Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements, and in front of me we have the gold over US dollar chart. As you can see, we're currently trading up at 1736. I currently hold two buy positions here in the gold market. I bought down at 1700 a few weeks ago with take profit up at 1800, and then I also have a second buy position in gold where I bought last week down at 1720 with a take profit up at 1750. We're hovering just underneath that take profit price of 1750, so I do anticipate a move up towards 1750 at some point during this week. Gold market's been rather volatile as of lately due to the rising 10-year note yield, and as well as that, we've had the Fed Chairman Powell come out and cause some volatility in the markets with regards to when interest rates are going to be rising, or when he anticipates interest rates to start rising in the medium to longer term future. We have Jerome Powell speaking today at a banking conference. It's to do with how banks can innovate and become more digital in the way that they work. So the topics of when will interest rates be hiked, I'm sure that topic will come up, whether it's by someone on the board or by journalists. So it'll be interesting to see what Jerome Powell has to say there. But I expect him to say exactly what he said last week, that he wants to see actual data and not forecasted data when it comes to hiking interest rates. And he anticipates that inflation, there's been a spike in inflation, and he expects it to be temporary, and he does anticipate for inflation to fall back down. So it'll be interesting just to follow that conference to see if anything in particular is said. But then we also hear from Powell and Janet Yellen, who was the previous Fed chairman back from the financial crisis all the way up until I think it was 2018. So it'll be interesting to see what she says. She's now the Treasury, and they're both testifying in front of Congress. So that could cause some volatility in the markets as well. But that being said, I'm fully expecting the Fed to come out and basically repeat what they said last week, where they are going to continue to support the markets. We're not yet out of the woods with regards to COVID and the economy being starstruck. So I think that this could have a bullish effect on gold. So from a fundamental perspective, things are looking very good for gold. Technical, they are looking okay. We're still trading within this holding pattern that we've been trading at since we peaked at our all-time highs up at 2068, which was back at the beginning of August. But we bounced off nicely off the bottom of the holding pattern, and we're now trading at 1750, and I do anticipate a move up towards 1800 in the upcoming weeks. RSI, we were considered to be oversold going into the beginning of this month, but we have now leveled off, and we currently find ourselves trading at roughly 45, so we have still plenty of territory towards the upside. If we were to break down again, I think 1700 we will find some sort of support, that 1700 area all the way down to 1680, there is support. But if we were to break below there, then you could anticipate a move down towards at least 1500, because that's where the last major supportive area was found, was down at 1500, and that was at the start of the COVID, when COVID really struck the markets, and we saw the indices have that massive 30% decline. But that's how I'm playing the gold markets for now. I'm still a buyer. We are in a holding pattern, and there's always that potential that we could break out towards the upside. The only thing that I'm cautious about right now is the bearish crossover we had on the 15 and 200-day EMA. That's with the 50-day EMA piercing below the 200. But I'm still a buyer. I'm going to be patient here. 1750 is my first target, and then up at 1800 is my second target for the position I opened down at 1700.